तत्पदं दर्शितं येन तस्मै श्री गुरवे नमः। अज्ञानातिमिरन्धस्य ज्ञानशलाकाय चक्षुरुन्मीलितं येन तस्मै श्री गुरवे नमः। गुरु ब्रह्मा गुरुर्विष्णु गुरुदेवो महेश्वरः गुरु साक्षात् परं ब्रह्म तस्मै श्री गुरवे नमः। सावरं जगमं व्याप्तं यत्किञ्चित् सचराचरं तत्परं दर्शितं येन तस्मै श्री गुरवे नमः। भवजीयापि यत्सर्वं त्रिलोक्यं सचराचरं तत्परं दर्शितं येन तस्मै श्री गुरवे नमः। सर्वश्रुतिशिरोरत्ना विरचितं पदाम्बुजः वेदान्तं भोजसूर्याय तस्मै श्री गुरवे नमः। चैतन्य शाश्वत शान्तो व्योमातीतो निरञ्जनः बिन्दुनादकलातीता तस्मै श्री गुरवे नमः। ज्ञानशक्ति समारूढा तत्त्वमाला विभूषितः मुक्तिमोक्तिप्रदाता च तस्मै श्री गुरवे नमः। अनेकजन्मसम्प्राप्ता कर्मबन्धविदाहिने आत्मज्ञानप्रदानेन तस्मै श्री गुरवे नमः। शोषणं भावसिन्धोष ज्ञापनं सरसम्पदः गुरुपादोरकं सम्यक् तस्मै श्री गुरवे नमः। न गुरुराधिकं तत्त्वं न गुरुराधिकं तपः तत्त्वज्ञानात् परं नास्ति तस्मै श्री गुरवे नमः। मनता श्री जगन्नाथ मद्गुरु श्री जगद्गुरु ममात्मा सर्वभूतात्मा तस्मै श्री गुरवे नमः। गुरुराधिरनारीश गुरुपरमदेवतं गुरुपरतरं नास्ति तस्मै श्री गुरवे नमः। त्वमेव माता च पिता त्वमेव त्वमेव बन्धुश्च सखा त्वमेव त्वमेव विद्या द्रविणं त्वमेव त्वमेव सर्वं मम देव देव। त्वमेव माता च पिता त्वमेव त्वमेव बन्धुश्च सखा त्वमेव त्वमेव विद्या द्रविणं त्वमेव त्वमेव सर्वं मम देव देव। त्वमेव माता च पिता त्वमेव त्वमेव बन्धुश्च सखा त्वमेव त्वमेव विद्या द्रविणं त्वमेव त्वमेव सर्वं मम देव देव। Krishna 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 ji bolo. Krishna 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 ji bolo. Krishna 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 ji bolo. Nitya Nitya japiye Krishna naam 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 ji bolo. Govinda jai jai Gopala jai jai. Govinda jai jai Gopala jai jai. Govinda jai jai Gopala jai jai. Govinda Vishwananda Jai Jai.
Sri Bhutabhrteshwarnath Sri Vishwananda Jai Jai.
Sri Bhutabhrteshwarnath Sri Vishwananda Jai Jai.
Vittala 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 Sri Vishwananda Jai Jai.
Vittala Jaya Jai Sri Vishwananda Jai Jai.
Vittala Jai Jai Sri Vishwananda Jai Jai.
Vittala Jaya Jai Sri Vishwananda Jai Jai.
Vittala Jai Jai Sri Vishwananda Jai Jai.
Panduranga Vittala 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 Sri Vishwananda Jai Jai.
Vittala Jai Jai 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 Sri Vishwananda Jai Jai.
Sri Bhutabhrteshwarnath 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 Sri Vishwananda Jai Jai.
Vittala 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 Vittala.
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 Vittala Jaya Jai Sri Vishwananda Jai Jai.
Vittala Jai Jai Sri Vishwananda Jai Jai.
Vittala Jaya Jai Sri Vishwananda Jai Jai.
Vittala Jai Jai Sri Vishwananda Jai Jai.
Vaheguru 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 Ji Bolo.
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 Satnam 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 Ji Bolo.
Vaheguru 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 Ji Bolo.
Satnam 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 Ji Bolo.
Satnam 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 Ji Bolo.
Satnam 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 Ji
ॐ अवतरशिष्याय नमः ॐ विश्वमाय नमः ॐ देवकार्यसमुद्यताय नमः ॐ सूक्ष्मतनवे नमः ॐ चिन्मयाय नमः ॐ गुरुमूर्तये नमः ॐ सुन्दराय नमः ॐ सुवचनाय नमः ॐ सुमुखाय नमः ॐ शर्वसाय नमः ॐ केशवाय नमः ॐ पद्मभुजाय नमः ॐ मन्दगमनाय नमः ॐ चरुमरधरिणे नमः ॐ रामाय नमः ॐ मञ्जिरस्तपकाय नमः ॐ श्रीजीववर्षकाय नमः ॐ गयद्र्यज्वने नमः ॐ अर्पणस्वीकरकाय नमः ॐ विष्णुपूजकाय नमः ॐ नमो नारायणेति मन्त्रोपासकाय नमः ॐ स्वरमयाय नमः ॐ मधुरकन्ताय नमः ॐ कृष्णसङ्कीर्तनलोलुपाय नमः ॐ स्तोत्रप्रियाय नमः ॐ मितवर्षिणे नमः ॐ वाग्मिने नमः ॐ चित्रकलाविशारदाय नमः ॐ व्रतधराय नमः ॐ सदवे नमः ॐ जगत्पताय नमः ॐ सर्वलोकहिताय नमः ॐ भक्तप्रियाय नमः ॐ सुहृदाय नमः ॐ अनुकूलाय नमः ॐ नीयाय नमः ॐ सुदर्शनाय नमः ॐ भक्तवत्सलाय नमः ॐ प्रेममूर्तये नमः ॐ शुभेशनाय नमः ॐ प्रीतिवर्धनाय नमः ॐ स्वस्तिदायकाय नमः ॐ तारकाय नमः ॐ अनुग्रहाय नमः ॐ वर्धनाय नमः ॐ अर्चिताय नमः ॐ अर्थाय नमः ॐ सिद्धिप्रदाय नमः ॐ जनार्दनाय नमः ॐ मनोहराय नमः ॐ महक्षाय नमः ॐ सिद्धेश्वराय नमः ॐ भस्मभूषिताय नमः ॐ आत्मलिङ्गाय नमः ॐ लिङ्गर्चनप्रोत्सकाय नमः ॐ सिद्धिसदनाय नमः ॐ माधवाय नमः ॐ ओङ्कारपसकाय नमः ॐ सूक्ष्माय नमः ॐ विश्वकाय नमः ॐ सात्विकाय नमः ॐ समदर्शिने नमः ॐ दक्षाय नमः ॐ ऐशिन्याय नमः ॐ निरङ्काराय नमः ॐ निर्मोहाय नमः ॐ अव्यग्राय नमः ॐ चित्तक्रदाय नमः ॐ विनायशीलाय नमः ॐ स्ववशाय नमः ॐ कुशलाय नमः ॐ क्षमाय नमः ॐ सत्यधर्माय नमः ॐ निर्विकल्पाय नमः ॐ विरक्ताय नमः ॐ अचिन्द्राय नमः ॐ सत्यसन्धाय नमः ॐ पवित्राय नमः ॐ मधुरस्वभावाय नमः ॐ सुरनन्दाय नमः ॐ नन्दनाय नमः ॐ प्रसन्नात्मने नमः ॐ भक्तनिधये नमः ॐ साक्षये नमः ॐ समात्मये नमः ॐ सदयोगिने नमः ॐ हरये नमः ॐ सुतपाय नमः ॐ सौम्याय नमः ॐ गुह्याय नमः ॐ विमुक्तात्माय नमः ॐ कबीराय नमः ॐ गुप्ताय नमः ॐ आत्मरमाय नमः ॐ श्रीनिवासाय नमः ॐ देवाय नमः ॐ जितिधराय नमः ॐ धन्याय नमः ॐ गुरवे नमः ॐ दुरचिक्रमाय नमः ॐ गहनाय नमः ॐ भगवते नमः ॐ हरिशरणमार्गदर्शकाय नमः ॐ कुतस्थजगर्धकाय नमः ॐ अभिप्रायाय नमः ॐ सर्वमतसमजाय नमः ॐ क्षमैकतभावर्धकाय नमः ॐ प्रेमावतार श्री विश्वानंद स्वामिने नमः। अतो दिवा अवन्तु नो यतो विष्णुर्विचक्रमे प्रजीव्य सप्तनामाभिः इदं विष्णुर्विचक्रमे त्रेधा निदते पदं समुदमस्य बहुंसुरे त्रीणि पदा विचक्रमे विष्णुर्गोपादाम्यः अतो धर्माणि दर्यने विष्णु कर्माणि पश्यत यतो वृतानि पस्पशे इन्द्रस्य युजसखाः तद्विष्णो परमं पदगुं सदा पश्यन्ति सूर्याः चिरीवचक्षुरा ततं तद्विप्रसो विपन्यवो जगृवगुं ससमिन्दते विष्णोर्यत् परमं पदम् प्रेमवतराय विद्महे सद्गुरुदेवाय धीमहि तन्नो विश्वानन्द प्रचोदयात्। ॐ प्रेमवतराय विद्महे सद्गुरुदेवाय धीमहि तन्नो विश्वानन्द प्रचोदयात्। प्रेमवतराय विद्महे सद्गुरुदेवाय धीमहि तन्नो विश्वानन्द प्रचोदयात्। गोविन्द ॐ वक्रतुण्डमहाकाय सूर्यकोटिसमप्रभा निर्विघ्नं कुरु मे देव सर्वकार्येषु सर्वदा सर्वकार्येषु सर्वदा। ॐ भूर्भुवस्सुवः तत्सवितुर्वरेण्यं भर्गो देवस्य धीमहि धियो यो न प्रचोदयात्। ॐ भूर्भुवस्सुवः तत्सवितुर्वरेण्यं भर्गो देवस्य धीमहि धियो यो न प्रचोदयात्। ॐ भूर्भुवस्सुवः तत्सवितुर्वरेण्यं भर्गो देवस्य धीमहि धियो यो न प्रचोदयात्। श्री कृष्ण विष्णु मधुसूदन केतवारे नारायण अच्युत त्रिविक्रम छत्रपाणे जय सच्चिदानंद श्रीधर वासुदेवा गोपाल कृष्ण हरये तव सुप्रभातम् श्री रुक्मिणी सभवनाथ हरे मुरारे राधेश गोपीश स्वरूप ब्रह्माणि वन्द्या श्री द्वारकाशय वैकुण्ठपते भुवनैकमूर्ते गोपाल देव हरये तव सुप्रभातम् मीनाकृते कमलरूप वराहमूर्ते देविक्रमाय गुहने भ्रूराम राम श्रीरामकृष्ण यदुनन्दन काकिरूपा गोपाल कृष्ण हरये तव सुप्रभातम् गोविन्द माधव मुकुन्द परात्परेश दामोदर अक्षधर नन्द कदारिशोरि गोप गोपीजन संवृत दीनबन्धो गोपी जना प्रिय हरे तव सुप्रभातम् श्रीराप्तिशायि भुजगारि पताल्पशायि सभक्तरी सदनशायि रमाङ्गशायि श्री गोपवाम तव सुप्रभातम् वेदत्रयं पतति गौतमकानभूयः गायन्ति सद्गुणगणो वरदा सवर्गः सङ्कीर्तयन्ति तव नाम कदा विशेषः श्रीनारदादि ऋषयः तव सुप्रभातम् गोवर्धनोदरन गोपकिशोर गोपा गोपी जनामृत सुवेश भवानि पोता त्रिलोक्यमोहन सुमङ्गल दिव्य देह श्री रुक्मिणी सवरदा तव सुप्रभातम् श्रीवत्सचीन शरणागत पारिजाता भक्तातिभञ्जन कृपाकर दीनबन्धो द्विजन्त गायति जनाप्रिय दिव्य रूपा श्रीनन्द गोपतनया तव सुप्रभातम् पद्माक्ष पद्ममुख पद्मधर प्रमेय पद्मालय श्रलित पद्मनिवास शौरि पद्मो भवाति सुरसेवित पाद पद्मा पद्मादिनाथ हरये तव सुप्रभातम् वृन्दातले विहरणाय महेन्द्र वन्द्य कन्दर्पदर्पहरचिन्य सुदेशरूपा चन्द्राननाय शिरचन्दनलिपदेह गोविन्द यादव हरे तव सुप्रभातम् श्रीनन्दनन्दन यशोद कुमार धीरा मायाङ्क दीनद विशोन सुपुष्पहार नीलाम्बुदर सुशरीर रमा विहार गोपाल देव हरये तव सुप्रभातम् श्रीभस्त्रिजम्बवति सख्य सुगन्धि भद्र श्रीमित्रविन्द दिवसा प्रभुपुत्र कार्ये तिष्ठन्ति दिव्य भवमे तव सेवनार्थम् गोपी मना प्रिय हरे तव सुप्रभातम् श्रीकृष्ण अच्युत आनन्द मुकुन्द शौरि राधा मनोहर जनार्दन चक्रपाणि नामानि दिव्यमुनयो न निशं वदन्ति ब्राह्मी मुहूर्त समये तव सुप्रभातम् श्रीकृष्ण सुप्रभातम् निपतति आदेशम् बुरि कृतं महापापा श्रीकृष्ण ग्राह्येतु ईश्वर परम कृष्ण सच्चिदानंद विग्रह अनादिरादिर गोविंद सर्वकरण करणा गोविंद मादि पुरुषा तमाम भजामि गोविंद मादि पुरुषा तमाम भजामि चिन्तामणि प्रकार सर्व सुखल्पवीक्षा लक्षावृतेषु सुरवीर विपालयन्ता लक्ष्मी सहस्रशत सम्भ्रम सेव्यमाना गोविन्दमादि पुरुषा तमां भजामि गोविन्दमादि पुरुषा तमां भजामि विलोम्पनात्तमरविन्ददलाय दाक्षा शिरसि जगदान्तचयाय दन्ता अन्तान्तरास्त परमानुजयान्तरास्त गोविन्दमादिपुरुषा तमहं भजामि गोविन्दमादिपुरुषा तमहं भजामि यद्भावभावितधियो मनुजस्तथैवा सम्प्राप्य रूपमहिमा सनयानपुषा शुक्तेर्यमेव निगमा प्रथितैस्तु वाञ्ची गोविन्दमादिपुरुषा तमहं भजामि गोविन्दमादिपुरुषा तमहं भजामि आनन्दचिन्मय रसा प्रतिभावितामि तवीर्य एव निजरूपतया कलाभि गोलोक एव निवसाच किलात्मभूतो गोविन्दमादिपुरुषा तमहं भजामि गोविन्दमादिपुरुषा तमहं भजामि प्रेमाञ्जनाश्रितभक्तिविलोचनेन सन्ता सदैव हृदयेषु विलोकयन्ति यं श्यामसुन्दरमचिन्त्य गुणस्वरूपा गोविन्दमादिपुरुषा तमहं भजामि गोविन्दमादिपुरुषा तमहं भजामि रामादिमूर्तिषु कलानि यमेन चिष्टा नानावतारमकरोत् भुवनेषु किन्तु कृष्ण स्वयं समभवत् परमापुमायो गोविन्दमादिपुरुषा तमहं भजामि गोविन्दमादिपुरुषा तमहं भजामि यस्य प्रभा प्रभवतो जगदान्तकोटि कोटिष्वशेषवसुधानि विभूतिवीना तद्ब्राह्मनिष्कलमनान्दमशेषभूता गोविन्दमादिपुरुषा तमहं भजामि गोविन्दमादिपुरुषा तमहं भजामि मया हि अस्य जगदान्तशतानि सुते त्रिगुण्यताद्विषयभेदवितायमाना सत्त्वावलम्बि परसत्त्वविशुद्धसत्त्वा गोविन्दमादिपुरुषा तमहं भजामि गोविन्दमादिपुरुषा तमहं भजामि आनन्दचिन्मय रसात्मतया मनसो यप्राणिनां प्रतिफलं स्मरतामुपेया लीलायितेन भुवनानि जयातशास्त्रा गोविन्दमादिपुरुषा भुवनानि विभाति दुर्गा त्रिचानुरूपमपि यस्य च चेष्टते सा गोविन्दमादिपुरुषा नमः भजामि गोविन्दमादिपुरुषा नमः भजामि श्रीराम यतादधिविकार विशेषयोगा सञ्जायते नैतता पण्डकास्ति हेतो यस्याम्बुतामपि तथा समुपैति काया गोविन्दमादिपुरुषा नमः भजामि गोविन्दमादिपुरुषा नमः भजामि दीपाचिरे वैदशान्तरमागुपेजा दीपायते विवृतहेतु समानधर्मा यास्ताद्रिके वै च विष्णुतया विभाति गोविन्दमादिपुरुषा नमः भजामि गोविन्दमादिपुरुषा नमः भजामि या कारणं मम जले भजति स्मयोगा निद्रामनन्त जगदन्त सरोमकूपा आधारशक्तिमवलम्ब्य परं स्वमूर्ति गोविन्दमादिपुरुषा नमः भजामि गोविन्दमादिपुरुषा नमः भजामि यस्यैकनिश्वसितकालमतावलम्ब्य जीवान्ति लोमविलचा जगरन्दनाथा विष्णुर्महाशैलयस्य कलाविशेषो गोविन्दमादिपुरुषा नमः भजामि गोविन्दमादिपुरुषा नमः भजामि भस्मान्यताश्म सकलेषु निजेषु तेजा श्रियां कियात् प्रकटया च पिता तदात्रा ब्रह्माय एष जगदान्धविधानकर्ता गोविन्दमादिपुरुषा नमः भजामि गोविन्दमादिपुरुषा नमः भजामि यत्पादपालवयुगां विनिधाय कुम्भा द्वन्द्वे प्रणामसमये सगनादिराजा विज्ञानविहान्तुमलमस्य जगत्त्रयस्य गोविन्दमादिपुरुषा नमः भजामि गोविन्दमादिपुरुषा नमः भजामि अग्निर्मही गगनमाम्बुमरुदिशस्य कालास्ततात्ममनसि जगत्त्रयाणि यस्मा भवन्ति विभवन्ति विशान्ति यांश्च गोविन्दमादिपुरुषा नमः भजामि गोविन्दमादिपुरुषा नमः भजामि यश्चक्षुरेश सविता सकलाग्रहाणा राजा समस्तसुरमूर्तिरशेष तेजा यस्याज्ञया भ्रमति सामृतकालचक्रो गोविन्दमादिपुरुषा नमः भजामि गोविन्दमादिपुरुषा नमः भजामि धर्मोतपापरिचया श्रुतया सपांसि प्रामादिकीर्तपदगार्वदयश्च जीवा वात्सल्य मोह गुरु गौरव सेव्य भावे संचित्यतास्य सदृशीं तनुमा पुरेते गोविन्दमादिपुरुषा तमां भजामि गोविन्दमादिपुरुषा तमां भजामि ईश्वर परम कृष्ण सच्चिदानन्द विग्रह अनादिरादिर्गोविन्द सर्वकरण करणा गोविन्दमादिपुरुषा तमां भजामि गोविन्दमादिपुरुषा तमां भजामि Nsimahakahvah shambhatsi Paladinodihitam pura Savarachakaharam punyam Savopradavahanashanam Salvasampatkaram Shiva Sagamoksha pradayakam Tatvanasimhadevisha himasimhasanashihitam Vitvita santihinayanam Sharanindu samabrahakam Lakshmaringita vamahanam Vibhutihirupashita Chaturbhujam Komarangam Svanakundala Shobhitam Saroja Shobhitoraskam Ratnakiyuramurnihitam Taptakanchana Sankasham Pitani Malavasasam Indradi Suramarishtaha Puran Manikyadi Virachita Pandan Pandan Chakra Chakradi Hetibhi Garud Mata Chaviraya Suyamana Modan Vihitam Swahitamala Sambhasam Hitvatukavachampati Nasimo me Shirapatu Lokarashanta Sambhavaha Sarvagopistambhavasaha Palamirashatudvanim Nasimo me Dishapatu Sumar Suryagni Lochanaha Stritame Patu Nihari Munivayashuti Priyaha Nasame Simhanasasti Mukhalakshmi Mukha Priyaha Sarvavidyarita Patu Nasimhorasanam Mama Vaktam Padviluvadanam Sada Praladavanditaha Nasimha Patu Mekatam Sandobu Viranantahati Divyastra Shobhita Bhujaha Nasimha Patu Me Bhujaha Karo Me Shakum Shividaranam Nabhimme Patu Nihari Sanavi Brahma Samsutaha Ramadam Kotaya Kanyam Yasyat Sopatu Mekatim Goyam Me Patu Goyanam Mantranam Goyaru Prade Oromano Baba Patu Chanuni Nararu Prade Change Patu Dara Para Hatayo Sone Keshari Suyara Prana Patu Padomini Harishvaraha Sahasra Shirsha Purushaha Padomi Sarva Shastanu Mahogra Purvata Padu Mahaviragra Jonitaha Mahavishnu Dakshinetu Mahajalastu Neritaha Pashime Padu Sarvesho Dishime Sarvato Muktaha Nasimha Padu Vayaya Somyam Bhushana Vigraha Ishanyam Padu Badrome Sarva Mangala Dayakaha Sansara Vayata Padu Midyo Nikeshari Irana Rasimha Kavacham Pralada Mukha Manditam Bhakti Marga Pate Nityam Sarva Pape Pramuchate Putra Vandana Vanloke Digayo Upajayate Kamayate Yam Yam Kama Tam Tam Prapnota Samshayam Sarvatra Jayam Apnoti Sarvatra Vijayam Bhave Bhuyantari Shari Jnanam Grahanam Vinivaranam Vishikoraga Sambuddha Vishapaharanam Param Brahma Rakshasya Yakshana Durocharana Karana Vajeva Tala Padreva Kavacham Dikitam Shopam Karamole Ridam Yena Siddheyo Kama Siddhayaha Nivasura Manusheshu Sasame Vajayam Lade Ekasadyam Trisadyam Va Yapatini Yato Naraha Sarva Mangala Mangala Mukti Mukti Chavindati Tatishtanti Sahasrani Pate Sudatmanam Nenam Kavachasya Mantrasya Mantrasiti Prajayate Anena Mantra Rajena Hitva Vashmadi Mantralam Tilakam Vina Selyastu Tasya Grahavayam Hare Trivaram Japa Manastu Tatavaravi Mantra Cha Vasaye Jonaro Mantra Nasima Jana Machare Tasya Roga Pranashanti Chachukuchi Sambhavaha Gajayantam Gajayantam Nijavucham Patalatam Putayantam Hatayantam Rupayantam Tapayantam Divi Bhuviditiyam Shipayantam Shipayantam Nandanantam Roshayantam Rishi Rishi Satantam Samharantam Bharantam Vishantam Hiranyakashipurvaksha Shilatakanakarare Ito Nasimo Barato Nasimo Yato Yato Yamitato Nasimo Bahir Nasimo Hiraye Nasimo Nasimam Harim Sharanam Kapate Tavakara Kamalvare Nakamakuta Shihika Dalita Hiranyakashipu Nano Veda Keshavareta Narahari Rupa Jayo Jagadisha Hare Jayo Jagadisha Hare Jayo Jagadisha Hare Om Namo Bhagavate Narasimhaya Namaste Jastisha Seyavi Avirbhava Dachana Kavacha Damstakama Sagarandaya Randaya Tamograsa Grasa Om Swaha Vayam Vayam Atmani Bhurishta Om Sham Om Namo Bhagavate Shimaha Narasimhaya Damsakarara Vadanaya Gorarupaya Mama Vignan Pacha Pacha Mama Vayan Binde Binde Mama Shato Vidravaya Vidravaya Mama Sarvaristan Prabhanjaya Prabhanjaya Shata Shata Hana Hana Shindi Shindi Mama Sarva Vishtam Puraya Puraya Ma Raksha Raksha Om Pasvaha Om Shau Namo Bhagavate Narasimhaya Jvalamaline Niptaram Prayati Netraya Sarva Rakshonaya Sarva Bhuta Vinashaya Sarva Jvala Vinashaya Daha Daha Pacha Pacha Raksha Raksha Om Pacha Ugram Veera Mahavishnu Jvalantam Sarvatomukam Narasimha Vishanam Bhatram Mrityom Mrityom Namamyaham Om Charakaya Vidmahe Tishtadamsraya Dhimahi Tano Narasimha Prachodayat Tano Narasimha Prachodaya Durgeshvatavashi Mukadisho Prabhu Payanasivo Surayuta Pari Vimoshata Yasya Mahatahasam Nisho Vinadurga Patachakava Vinishudishuddha Harasamanta Antarbhaya Bhagavan Narasimha Rapaya Loka Vayansanina Svatesha Sagrasta Sambhasateja Om Aim Hrim Sham Om Vatataka Ataka Kesha Grajvala Paduka Lochana Bhatarika Nakaspacha Divya Simha Namostute Jayo Jagadisha Hare Divya Simha Namostute Jayo Jagadisha Hare Shri Lakshmi Narasimha Hare Jayo Jagadisha Hare Divya Simha Namostute Jayo Jagadisha Hare Shri Lakshmi Narasimha Hare Jayo Jagadisha Hare Divya Simha Namostute Jayo Jagadisha Hare Shri Lakshmi Narasimha Hare Jaya Narasimhadev 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 Jaya Narasimhadev Jaya Narasimhadev 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 Jaya Narasimhadev Jaya Prahlad Maharaj Prahlad Maharaj Bhakta Swarupa Jaya Prahlad Maharaj Jaya Prahlad Maharaj Prahlad Maharaj Bhakta Swarupa Jaya Prahlad Maharaj Gurudev Gurudev Gurudev, Jaya Jaya Gurudev, 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 Jaya Jaya Gurudev, Sri Vishwananda Gurudev, 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 Sri Vishwananda Gurudev, Sri Vishwananda Gurudev, 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 Sri Vishwananda Gurudev, 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 Sri Vishwananda Gurudev. Sadguru Maharaj ki Jai. Loka ujagar Ramaduta tulita baladama Anjani putra pavana sutanama Mahavira vikrama vajarangi Kumati nivara sumati kesangi Kanchana varana viraja subesha Kangana kundala Chita Kesha Atavaja Ora Dvaja Viraje Kande Moja Jane Osaje Shankara Suvana Keshari Nandan Teja Pratapa Mahajagavanda Vidyavana Guniyati Chatu Rama Kaja Karibe Charitra suni beko rasiya Rama lakana sita manavasiya Sukshma rupa dharisiya hindikava Vikata rupa dharilanka jalava Bhima rupa dhari asura samhare Ramachandra ke kaja samhare Laya sajivana lakana jiyaye Shri Raghuvira harashi uralaye Raghupati kini bahuta banaye Tuma mama priya bharata hi samabhaye Sahasa badana tumaro jasa gave Asartani Shripati kanta lagave Sanakadika Brahmadi Munisa Narada Sharada Sahitahisa Yama Kubera Digapala Jahante Kavito Vidakai Sake Kahamte Tuma Upakara Sugriva Nikina Rama Nilaya Raja Paladina Tumaro Mantra Vibhishana Mana Lankeshwara Bhaya Saba Jagajana Yuga Sahasra Yojana Paravana Liyotahi Madhura Palajanam Prabhu Mudrika Nili Mukamahi Jala Dilangi Gaye Achara Janahi Durga सब सुख रहे तुम्हारी शरण, तुम्हारा शकता हो धरना। आपन तेज संहारो आवे, तीनों लोग हांकते कांपे, भूत पिशाच निकट नहीं आवे, महावीर जब नाम सुनावे, नासे रोग हरे सब पीरा, जपत निरंतर हनुमत वीरा। संकट ते हनुमान छुड़ावे, मन क्रम भजन ज्ञान जो लावे। सब पर राम तपस्वी राजा, तिनके काज सकल तुम साजा। और मनोरथ जो कोई लावे, सोई अमित जीवन फल पावे। चारों युग परताप तुम्हारे, हे प्रसिद्ध जगत उजियारे। साधु संत के तुम रखवारे, असुर निकंदन राम दुलारे। अष्ट सिद्धि नवनिधि के दाता, असवर दीन जानकी माता। राम रसायन तुम्हारे पासा, सदा रहो रघुपति के दासा। तुम्हारे भजन राम को पावे, जन्म जन्म के दुख बिसरावे। अंत काल रघुबर पुर जाय, जहाँ जन्म हरि भक्त कहाय। और देवता चितन धराय, हनुमत से ही सर्व सुख करई। संकट कटे मिटे सब पीरा, जो सुमिरे हनुमत बलवीरा। जय 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 हनुमान गोसाई, कृपा करो गुरुदेव की नाई। जो सत भार पाठ कर कोई, शूद्र ही भांति महासुख होय। जो यर पढ़े हनुमान चालीसा, होय सिद्धि साखी गौरीसा। तुलसीदास सदा हरि चेरा, की जय नाथ हृदय महाडेरा। पवन तनय संकट हरना, मंगल मूर्ति रूपा। राम लखन सीता सहिता, हृदय बसाओ सुरभूपा। श्री राम जय जय राम, श्री राम जय जय राम। श्री राम जय जय राम, श्री राम जय जय राम। सीताराम 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 सीताराम, सीताराम 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 सीताराम, सीताराम 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 सीताराम, सीताराम 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 सीताराम। श्री राम जय जय राम, श्री राम जय जय राम। श्री राम जय जय राम, श्री राम जय जय राम। सीताराम 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 सीताराम, सीताराम 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 सीताराम, सीताराम 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 सीताराम, सीताराम 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 सीताराम। श्री राम जय जय राम, श्री राम जय जय राम। श्री राम जय जय राम। सीताराम 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 सीताराम, सीताराम 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 सीताराम, सीताराम 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 सीताराम, सीताराम 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 सीताराम। राम जय जय राम, श्री राम जय जय राम। ओ श्री राम जय जय राम, श्री राम जय जय राम। श्री राम जय जय राम, श्री राम जय जय राम। श्री राम जय जय राम। सीताराम 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 सीताराम, सीताराम 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 सीताराम, सीताराम 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 सीताराम, सीताराम 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 सीताराम। श्री राम जय जय राम, श्री राम जय जय राम। ओ श्री राम जय जय राम, श्री राम जय जय राम। सीताराम 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 सीताराम, सीताराम 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 सीताराम, सीताराम 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 सीताराम, सीताराम Ram, Jai Ram, Jai Jai Ram, Shri Ram, Jai Ram, Jai Jai Ram, Sita 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 Ram, Shri Ram, Jai Ram, Jai Jai Ram, Shri Ram, Jai Ram, Jai Jai Ram, Oh Shri Ram, Jai Ram, Jai Jai Ram, Shri Ram, Jai Ram, Jai Jai Ram, Sita 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 Ram, Shri Ram, Jai Ram, Jai Jai 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 Ram, Sita 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 Ram, Shri Ram, Jai Ram, Jai Jai Ram, Ramachandra ki jai, Umavar Shambhunath ki jai, Pavan Putra Hanuman ki jai, Bhai Sab Santan ki jai, Pavan Putra Hanuman ki jai. Durge, 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 Jai Jai Ma. 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 Hum 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 Durge, 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 Jai Jai Ma. Karna Sagar Ma. Karna Sagar Ma. Kali Kapalini Ma. Kali Kapalini Ma. Jagadodarini Ma. Jagadodarini Ma. Jagadodarini Ma. Jagadodarini Ma. Jagadambe Jai Jai Ma. Jagadambe Jai Jai Ma. Jagadambe Jai Jai Ma. Jagadambe Jai Jai Ma. Durge, 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 Jai Jai Ma. Hum Durge, 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 Jai Jai Jagadambe Jai Jai Ma.
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 Durge, Durge, Durge 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 Jai Jai Ma.
Amba 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 Durge, Durge, Durge Jai Jai Ma.
Karuna Sagar Ma.
Karuna Sagar Ma.
Kali Kapalini Ma.
Kali Kapalini Ma.
Jagadodarini Ma.
Jagadodharini Ma.
Jagadodarini Ma.
Jagadodharini Ma.
Jagadambe Jai Jai 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 Ma. Jagadambe Jai Jai Ma. Jagadambe Jai Jai Ma. Jagadambe Jai Jai Ma. Jagadambe Jai Jai Ma. Jagadambe Jai Jai Ma. Jagadambe Jai Jai Ma. Jagadambe Jai Jai Ma. Jagadambe Jai Jai Ma. Jagadambe Jai Jai Ma. Jagadambe Jai Jai Ma.
Durge, Durge,
Durge Jai Jai Ma.
Jagadambe Mata Ki
Jai.
Om Ajnanatimirandasya Jnanajanashalakaya Chakshurunmilitam Yena Tasmai Shri Gurave Namaha. Jai Gurudev. So today's satsang is from the Srimad Bhagavatam, Canto 1, Chapter 5, Verse 34. It's a conversation between Narada Muni and sage Vedavyas. And it is about the creation of the Bhagavatam. It is about Vedavyasa's depression, in a sense, disillusionment with his works that he has performed throughout his life. And Narada Muni is guiding him to that which will fulfill him. And so they're having a conversation about it. And he was talking about his own life, Narada Muni, in his previous incarnation. And then he says the following verse. Evam nirdam kriya yoga sarve samstri hetava ta evatma vinashaya kalpante kalpita pare. Thus, when all a man's activities are dedicated to the service of the Lord, those very activities which caused his perpetual bondage become the destroyer of the tree of work. So, first of all, the tree of work is the banyan tree, which Krishna mentions in the Bhagavad Gita. He speaks about this inverted banyan tree that is like you are entangled in this material world. Everywhere you look, your desires, your attachments create entanglement. And you're in the middle of that tree and you look around and all you see are its branches heading in all directions. There's no way out, so to speak, of that tree. And he says that the way out is that you have to cut that tree of attachment with your detachment, right? And so here he's saying the very thing which bound you to that tree in the first place will be the same thing that gets you out of there. The only difference is how you do it, not what you do. And this is the beauty of what Narada Muni is teaching Vedavyas, and it actually becomes the fundamental precept of Bhakti Yoga. It's that you don't change what you do, you just change how you do it, why you do it. So the very thing that bound you will be the thing that sets you free. And you say, well, what is that? Whatever it is that you do in life. But offer it to Krishna. The things you have done throughout your life have created all of your karma, have created all of your attachments, the things that have bound you to this reality. Now you take those exact same things and you say, Krishna Arpan. And you mean it. I do it for you, Krishna. I now do this in thought of you, in dedication to you. I abandon all results because they are yours. Then the very same thing which got you into the prison will get you out. And this is the beauty. You do not have to change what you do. Yeah? And so in the case of Vedavyasa, why Narada says this to him? Because Vedavyasa spent his whole life writing Shastra. And he says, and yet you're not fulfilled. Just see. It's not only, you see, we talk about it in karmic levels. Oh, you're bound by karma. Now you're free from karma. But it's all quite abstract because we don't know how much karma we have. You don't look in your pocket and say, oh, I have this much karma. But Vedavyasa's problem was not, oh, I'm here at my life now, end of my life, I'm old, and I think, I have lots of karma. That wasn't his problem. His problem was that he didn't feel satisfied. He had done all this work, but he had not felt satisfied at the conclusion of it. He had compiled the Vedas. He had edited the Vedas to make them more accessible to people. He had compiled the Puranas. He had written Mahabharata. So many things. And Narada says, so the solution to this is not to change what you do. You will write again. But you will write about something else. You will write about the love of God. You will write about the devotees of God and the relationship that they had. And in doing so, you will feel fulfilled. But you don't change what you do. And Vedavyasa is Bhagavan himself. So if even Bhagavan follows the same formula, that you don't change what you do, you just change the content in your mind, the intention, the why, the how, then why should this not be applicable to everybody else? Right? And so I find this always much more of a real connecting point, a real point of relevance to this, because again, as I mentioned earlier, karma isn't a daily concern of ours. How many of you wake up and the first thought you have is, oh my God, I feel the weight of my karma? No, you might feel the weight of your fat more than you do the weight of your karma. I certainly do. Yeah. But you will feel the weight of your dissatisfaction. You will feel the weight of your frustration. You will feel the weight of your boredom. You will feel the weight of the monotony of your life sometimes. Those weights you will feel. You will be concerned about them. You will want to address them much more than your karma. You don't know your karma, right? But the beauty is the thing that addresses those issues is the same thing that addresses your karma. They are non-different. But you have to seek the right way to motivate yourself to achieve what has to be achieved. Because the real game is motivation. It's not even ignorance, because it comes a point in our life, especially us who are in this environment, where ignorance is no longer the reason that we don't fix ourselves. We know how to fix ourselves, and so we can't say it's because of ignorance. The reason we don't, to a large extent, is a lack of motivation to do it. And you think, well, that doesn't make any sense. I want to be happy. Why would I lack motivation? Oh, trust me, wanting does not equal motivation and drive. I want to be many things. I would like to be better at music, better at chanting, better at Shastra, better at so many things, more humble, lose weight. So many things I would want. But do you think that makes me automatically motivated and driven to do all of them? No, not at all. These are two completely separate things. And so just because you want to be happy doesn't mean you're motivated to be happy. Just because you want to be happy doesn't mean you're driven to be happy. And so we sometimes need to go and find that drive, that fire, that motivation. And the best way I can look at it is this: tamas, tamoguna is negligence. It's that laziness, that part of you that stops you and stagnates you. It's this inertia, right? And you want to get to sattva and beyond. You want to get to happiness. But what lies in between those two? Rajas, fire, passion, drive. And so the road to tranquility and blissfulness and happiness goes through a little bit of a fire in the middle. You have to wake yourself up. You have to light the fire inside, that you cannot stay in that position. You cannot stay in Rajas forever. You cannot be burning 24 hours a day. It's also not healthy. But you need to find out how to wake up that drive, and that drive will carry you to your true satisfaction and fulfillment. And this is what Narada did for sage Vedavyas. Vedavyas is sitting there, despondent. I have done so much, and so what? I don't feel fulfilled. But he was not by himself sitting, I know what I have to do, write Bhagavatam. No. And so where did motivation come from? Outside of himself. He was gifted it by Narada Muni. Why? Because Narada Muni did not have the problem that Vedavyas had. Narada Muni felt fulfilled. Why? Because his whole life was about immersion in the Lord as a devotee. And so he doesn't have the problem Vedavyas has, therefore he's able to help Vedavyas overcome his problem. He's able to address it. You understand? And so when you're lacking something, who do you need to go to? To someone that has that which you're lacking. It's so simple, really. Identify what it is that you want that you don't have. Identify someone that has it. Go to them and say, can you share it with me, please? And then you go, how does that work with motivation? How do I share motivation with someone? You know what? It's the easiest thing in the world. Be yourself. I'm speaking to the motivated person right now. So if you're one of the motivated people, driven people, continue to be yourself and do not hide your example from the eyes of those that need to see it. Because passion, real passion, spiritual passion, awakens this tamas and rises it into rajas in the hearts and eyes of everyone else. I know that I should do so many things, spiritually speaking. And then imagine I'm going through the sort of normal routine of life, and I'm thinking, do you know what? I should I should maybe read a bit more Bhagavad Gita. And then as I'm walking, I see someone sitting there in one of the chairs, couches in the lobby, and what they're doing, they're reading Bhagavad Gita. I'm going to react to that. A part of me is going to go, oh, you see, reminder, I should be doing that. And it's going to make one or two reactions. Either I'm going to feel guilty, like, oh, I should be, but I'm not. Or two, I'm going to feel like I should and I will. A motivation, a little spark arises inside of you. Now, what happens in the first case? If you feel guilty by seeing somebody doing something that you want to do, that you know you should be doing, what is your immediate reaction going to be? I need to remove myself from this situation. I need to not look at that because that doesn't make me feel good. Right? But the only reason it doesn't make you feel good is because you have the option to turn away from it. So the minute you have the ability to say no, the ability to deny yourself that experience, the lazy part of you, that egocentric part of you that does not want to change, will seek to protect itself and it will tell you to walk away. And so what does Guruji do? He hears that and he says, okay, to some extent, I'm going to counteract this by sending more examples to your face. You want to turn away from that one? I'll send you another one in the other direction you turn to. And then the other one, and then the other one. That's what I can do for you. That's as far as my grace will go. You don't want to see that which will change you? I'll give you more and more and more of it. So wherever you turn, you will see more of it. But eventually, if you keep rejecting all of them, I will stop. Because how many times Guruji has said, the chances are not infinite. Yeah? And so the Lord, He will prompt you because He loves you. Guruji will help you because He wants to see you achieve what you can achieve. So even when you say no, He will say, are you sure? Look again. And again, and again, and again. But it comes a point where He says, okay, you've said no to me 10 times. I heard it now. Now you figure it out. You bear the consequence of your decisions. Self-responsibility, right? And so I need you to understand this, because you cannot go through life saying no, no, no to the things you know you have to do and think that eventually they'll still be there waiting for you to be done. These things will pass you by if eventually you don't grasp the opportunity that you have. And you cannot blame anyone, because the fact is that He helped you. He could have turned away the first time you said no. But He insisted a further 10 times, 100 times, however many times your punya merits. But of course, you will be helping yourself and your relationship with Him the earlier you grasp that chance. But as I said, that is only one possible route that you take. And the reason I explain is because I know you've all done it. I've done it. When you see somebody better than you at something and it makes you, instead of motivated, uncomfortable, and you either want to look away from that person or slander that person so that you feel better about yourself. Yeah? But the second one, the second reaction, now let's be positive. The second reaction is that you may see something and it might be the right moment, because everything in life is a question of timing. The right configuration of self and experience must align for you to fully get the nectar from it. You know this to be true also. You can have the same experience 10 times, and the 10th time you go, oh, I felt something different this time. And you go, what was different? Nothing really. Different configuration of self, different state of being allowed you to have a different experience. And so when that moment clicks and you see that, treasure it, grasp it, don't lose it. Because that lit fire, once your wood is no longer wet and it sparks, the right spark hits it and it lights on fire, burn it to its conclusion, take it to the end, keep it alive. And just see how the way to do that is twofold. The way that you receive and then keep it alive and take it to its conclusion, it's by recognizing the value of what you have, and that is everything to do with gratitude. Yeah. And second, it is in a sense not something that you do, it's something that has been done for you, but you can mess it up. It is keep yourself in the environment that lit your fire. So if you see what Guruji does, what does he do? He always creates communities. He doesn't like solo spirituality. As much as it appeals to me and to many others, I can admit that it's not really Guruji's style. Yeah? It's not that you have to be with people socializing 24/7. That's not the point. But there is no doubt that his intended form of spiritual practice and growth is in community. In ashrams, in temples, in communities beyond those, in sanghas, in so many things. But there is a purpose for that. It's not just so that you can have a nice social life. In fact, I would say it's got nothing to do with that. Because when he talks about community, and he creates community, like SPN, and then he sees that the people are socializing a lot, then actually he usually puts the hammer down on that and says, what are you doing? Socializing. You think these people are your friends? Only God is your friend, etc., etc. Right? And yet, why you're not in community? Why you don't make sangha? Why you don't do things together? This dichotomy. Why? Because the point of the community is not the socializing as such. It's what you can gain and give to each other beyond the material, let's say, waves of happiness and depression and inspiration and jealousy and all of these very human experiences that we have in community. No, what you can give is you can give to each other drive, motivation, and example. And for that, you don't need to do this. You don't need to entangle yourselves with each other. You just need to observe. Observation does not require entanglement. You need to display and you need to observe. So remember the first thing I said. If you're one of the motivated people, display it, not as a show-off, as a service. Do that which you are passionate about so that others can see that passion and go, thank you, I have observed and I have gained something from it. Guruji always said, if you have a light, would you hide it under your bed? No, of course not. You would put it out for the world to see. Look at this beautiful light. So the same. And you have to understand it in the right context and spirit. It is not about showing off. Narada is saying to Sage Vedavyas, you alone can write this Srimad Bhagavatam because you know all the pastimes of the Lord. You are the Lord himself incarnate. Why would you maintain that within yourself? Why would you contain that? No, you write it. You give it to everybody else. But Vedavyas doesn't write Srimad Bhagavatam, Canto 1, the glories of Vedavyas. You understand? It's not about, look how great I am. It's, look at the greatness that has been gifted to me and I want to gift it to you. I have received a gift, I want to share the gift with you. So the great thing is the gift I have received, not me. I am a recipient of greatness. And I want you to be a recipient of greatness. That doesn't make me great. What I am is irrelevant to this. What is relevant is what I'm able to give to you, what you are able to receive. And you have to think like this. Because once you take on that responsibility to say, I also have a gift. Why am I not sharing it with the next one? When everybody starts to think like this, then sharing happens much more. And much more receiving then happens. If sharing doesn't happen, you cannot receive. If everybody who has glorious things in this world would not share them, then nobody would get glorious things. That's how it goes. And we all know about it because we complain about it all the time when it comes to money. Everybody has money, they don't share it with us. Isn't it? But money is not glorious. Love of God is glorious. Humility is glorious. Motivation is glorious. Drive, discipline to do your sadhana, to do your seva, to do your service. Those are glorious things. and therefore they must be shared. Narada shared his glorious qualities with Vedavyas so that Vedavyas could be motivated to share his glorious gifts with everybody else. And now we sit here and we read Srimad Bhagavatam and we receive this glory so that we can share that glory with the next one. And that is parampara. That is real disciplic chain. It's not, oh, I have formally initiated you and I have received formal initiation and now I'll formally initiate the next one. Because if it was that, then there would only be a handful of people in Bhakti Marga that can share glory. And that's nonsense. Because you don't need to do that formal procedure to share the gifts you have received. And you know that. You need to open up your heart and let the contents spill out. And that is sharing glory. This is what Narada prompted Vyasa to do for our benefit. So that the Vaishnava can read this, have their heart fill up with love, overflow with love, and spill out the contents for the rest of the hearts to overflow with love. That is the real seva we are doing here. We are here to let Guruji fill our hearts so that they can overflow into the next ones. And in that analogy of the overflowing heart, you have your whole path. In the beginning, you will have to be patient. Let it fill up first. Don't go sharing before it's filled up. Let it fill up. When it starts to overflow, then you go and share. And that is a process. It's not day one you arrive in spirituality. Now I am the savior of humanity. Let me go and bless everybody. So that is sometimes it happens, and what does Guruji say? Look, ungrounded person. So let things happen in the right way. Receive. Once you have received, then you can give. So let your heart fill. But if you feel your heart is full, why are you not giving yet? So we have to find the right spark, the right motivation to understand what is the real seva we have to do. It's not cleaning toilets. It's not scrubbing the floor. It's not making a poster for some online marketing. It's not any of these things. Those are just the vehicles. What's the real seva is, share the gift that I have received. Share the glory that I have received with the next one. Because somebody who takes the gift and doesn't pass it on, what does Krishna say in the Gita? That is a thief. He says he takes from the gods, but he does not give on. He does not create the cycle of giving. He stops the cycle. Says, no, I just receive, I don't give. That is a thief. So we are not thieves. We ourselves are stolen property. We have been stolen from God by our ego, and the ego doesn't want to give it back. You see, the ego is already a thief. It's playing this game already. I have been given this body, this Atma, to look after, and I don't want to give it back to you. I know it's yours, God, but I'm keeping it. Just see, that is the problem. So, create that cycle, let your heart overflow, and then give it on to the next, like Narada gave to Vyas, and Vyas gave to you. Jai Gurudev.
Sala Vittala Salaho Swami, Vittala Salaho Swami. Oh Rage Vittala, 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 oh Rage Horage Vittala, Vittala, Vittala Salaho Swami, 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 Vittala Salaho Swami. Bandhu Vittala, Balaga Vittala, Bandhu Vittala, Balaga Vittala, Bandhu Vittala, Balaga Vittala, Bandhu Vittala, Balaga Vittala, Bandhu Balaga Vittala, Vittala, Bandhu Balaga Vittala, Vittala, Bandhu Balaga Vittala, Vittala, Bandhu Balaga Vittala, Vittala, Vittala Salaho Swami, 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 Vittala Prabhu Vittala, Swami Vittala, Hari Vittala, 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 Deva, Govinda, Govinda, Narasimha 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 Deva, Govinda, Govinda. Shri Ram Jai Ram Narasimha Deva, Shri Ram Jai Ram Narasimha Deva, Shri Swami Vishwananda Guru Devaya, 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 Govinda Govinda Narasimha Deva, 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 Shri Ram Jai Ram 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 Narasimha Deva, Shri Swami Vishwananda Guru Devaya, 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 Govinda Govinda Narasimha Deva, 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 Govinda 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 Narasimha Deva, 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 Shri Ram Jai Ram 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 Narasimha Deva, Narasimha Deva, Govinda Govinda Narasimha Deva, Govinda Govinda Narasimha Deva, Govinda Govinda Narasimha Deva, Shri Swami Vishwananda Guru Devaya, 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 Govinda Govinda Narasimha Deva, Govinda Govinda Narasimha Deva, Govinda Govinda Narasimha ನರಸಿಂಹದೇವ ಗೋವಿಂದ ಗೋವಿಂದ ನರಸಿಂಹದೇವ ಗೋವಿಂದ ಗೋವಿಂದ ನರಸಿಂಹದೇವ ಗೋವಿಂದ ಗೋವಿಂದ ನರಸಿಂಹದೇವ ಶ್ರೀರಾಮ್ ಜಯ ರಾಮ್ 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 ನರಸಿಂಹದೇವ ಗೋವಿಂದ ಗೋವಿಂದ ನರಸಿಂಹದೇವ ಗೋವಿಂದ ಗೋವಿಂದ ನರಸಿಂಹದೇವ ಗೋವಿಂದ ಗೋವಿಂದ ನರಸಿಂಹದೇವ ಗೋವಿಂದ ಗೋವಿಂದ ನರಸಿಂಹದೇವ ಶ್ರೀ ಸ್ವಾಮಿ ವಿಶ್ವಾನಂದ ಗುರುದೇವಾಯ 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 ಶ್ರೀ ವಿಶ್ವಾನಂದ ಗುರುದೇವಾಯ ಶ್ರೀ ಸ್ವಾಮಿ ವಿಶ್ವಾನಂದ ಗುರುದೇವಾಯ ಗೋವಿಂದ ರಾಮಾನುಜ ರಾಮಾನುಜ ಮಂಗಲ ಮಂಗಲನೇ ಯತಿರಾಜ ರಾಮಾನುಜ ಮಂಗಲ ಮಂಗಲನೇ ರಾಮಾನುಜ ರಾಮಾನುಜ ಮಂಗಲ ಮಂಗಲನೇ ಯತಿರಾಜ ರಾಮಾನುಜ ಮಂಗಲ ಮಂಗಲನೇ ಯತೀಂದ್ರಾಯ ಕರುಣಾಕಾರಾಯ ಮಂಗಲ ಮಂಗಲನೇ ಯತೀಂದ್ರಾಯ ಕರುಣಾಕಾರಾಯ ಮಂಗಲ ಮಂಗಲನೇ ಪ್ರಪಂಚಿದಾತ್ಮಿಕರಾದಾಯ ಮಂಗಲ ಮಂಗಲನೇ ಪ್ರಪಂಚಿದಾತ್ಮಿಕರಾದಾಯ ಮಂಗಲ ಮಂಗಲನೇ ರಾಮಾನುಜ ರಾಮಾನುಜ ಮಂಗಲ ಮಂಗಲನೇ ಯತಿರಾಜ ರಾಮಾನುಜ ಮಂಗಲ ಮಂಗಲನೇ ರಾಮಾನುಜ ರಾಮಾನುಜ ಮಂಗಲ ಮಂಗಲನೇ ಯತಿರಾಜ ರಾಮಾನುಜ ಮಂಗಲ ಮಂಗಲನೇ ಸಾಲಿಗ್ರಾಮ ಪ್ರತಿಷ್ಠಿತಾಯ ಮಂಗಲ ಮಂಗಲನೇ ಸಾಲಿಗ್ರಾಮ ಪ್ರತಿಷ್ಠಿತಾಯ ಮಂಗಲ ಮಂಗಲನೇ ತ್ರಿದಂಡಧಾರಿಣಿ ಗುಣಗಜಾಯ ಮಂಗಲ ಮಂಗಲನೇ ತ್ರಿದಂಡಧಾರಿಣಿ ಗುಣಗಜಾಯ ಮಂಗಲ ಮಂಗಲನೇ ರಾಮಾನುಜ ರಾಮಾನುಜ ಮಂಗಲ ಮಂಗಲನೇ ಯತಿರಾಜ ರಾಮಾನುಜ ಮಂಗಲ ಮಂಗಲನೇ ರಾಮಾನುಜ ರಾಮಾನುಜ ಮಂಗಲ ಮಂಗಲನೇ ಯತಿರಾಜ ರಾಮಾನುಜ ಮಂಗಲ ಮಂಗಲನೇ ರಾಗೇಶ ಕೈಕರ್ಯರತಾಯ ಮಂಗಲ ಮಂಗಲನೇ ರಾಗೇಶ ಕೈಕರ್ಯರತಾಯ ಮಂಗಲ ಮಂಗಲನೇ स्वामी जय जगदीश रे भक्त जनों के संकट दास जनों के संकट क्षण में दूर करे ओम जय जगदीश रे जो जावे फल पावे दुख बिना से मन का स्वामी दुख बिना से मन का सुख संपत्ति करावे सुख संपत्ति करावे काष्ठ मिटे तन का ओम जय जगदीश हरे माता पिता तुम मेरे शरण गहु में किसकी स्वामी शरण गहु में किसकी तुम बिना और न दूजा तुम बिना और न दूजा आशा करो में किसकी ओम जय जगदीश हरे तुम पूर्ण परमात्मा तुम अंतर्यामी ओ स्वामी तुम अंतर्यामी पार ब्रह्म परमेश्वर पार ब्रह्म परमेश्वर तुम सबके स्वामी ओम जय जगदीश हरे तुम करुणा के सागर तुम पालन करता ओ स्वामी तुम पालन करता मैं सेवक तुम स्वामी मैं सेवक तुम स्वामी कृपा करो वरदा ओम जय जगदीश हरे तुम हो एका गोचर सबके प्राणपति ओ स्वामी सबके प्राणपति किस विधि मिलूं दयामय किस विधि मिलूं कृपामय तुमको मैं कुमति ओम जय जगदीश हरे दीन बंधु दुख हरता तुम रक्षक मेरे ओ स्वामी तुम रक्षक मेरे करुणा हाथ बढ़ाओ करुणा हाथ बढ़ाओ शरण पदा तेरे ओम जय जगदीश हरे विषय विकार मिटाओ पाप हरो देवा ओ स्वामी पाप हरो देवा श्रद्धा भक्ति बढ़ाओ श्रद्धा प्रेम बढ़ाओ संतन की सेवा ओम जय जगदीश हरे तन मन धन कुछ है तेरा स्वामी सब कुछ है तेरा ओ स्वामी सब कुछ है तेरा तेरा तुझको अर्पण तेरा तुझको अर्पण क्या लागे मेरा ओम जय जगदीश हरे ओम जय जगदीश हरे स्वामी जय जगदीश हरे भक्त जनों के संकट दास जनों के संकट क्षण में दूर करे ओम जय जगदीश हरे मन चाकर राखो जी गिरधारी लाला चाकर राखो जी गिरधारी लाला चाकर राखो जी गिरधारी लाला चाकर राखो जी तमसो मा ज्योतिर्गमय मृत्योर्मा अमृतं गमय ॐ शान्ति 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 लोका समस्ता सुखिनो भवन्तु लोका समस्ता सुखिनो भवन्तु लोका समस्ता सुखिनो भवन्तु ॐ शान्ति 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 श्री गुरुभ्यो नमः हरि ओम प्रेम से बोलो श्री लक्ष्मी नारायण भगवान की जय श्री भूतभृतेश्वरनाथ भगवान की जय श्री राधे कृष्ण ग्रेलाल की जय अवतार क्रिया बाबा जी की जय श्री मनोजयचार्य की जय प्रेम से बोलो सद्गुरुदेव श्री स्वामी विश्वानंद महाप्रभु की जय ओम कृष्णाय गोविंदाय गोपी जन्मलवाय पराय परम पुरुषाय परकर्म मंत्र यंत्र तंत्र औषध शस्त्राणि समराय समराय मृत्योर्मुचाय मुचाय ओम नमो भगवते महासुदर्शनाय दीप्ति ज्वाला परिताय सर्वजित शकुना हुंपाय परस्मै परब्रह्मणे परम ज्योतिषे स्वाहा ओम शांति 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 श्री गुरुभ्यो नमः